one of the earliest videos I uploaded in the sort of documentary style where I decided to talk about various aspects of gaming I was interested in, covered the topic of looking at possible reasons why certain Model 3 arcade games never got ported to home systems, with the main home system in question that I was thinking of being the Sega Dreamcast, and chief amongst those never converted Model 3 games was Scud Race, the game that many saw as a spiritual successor to Daytona USA, and probably the #1 game I wanted on the Dreamcast, because it just absolutely blew me away when I first saw it running in an arcade for the first time, back in 1996. I mean, just look at how good the game still looks now, with a bit of HD upscaling and widescreen magic added in. Now, what I also talked about in that video was that despite never getting a port, there was a video of an early tech demo of Dreamcast prototype hardware shown behind closed doors at Sega, and part of that tech demo featured a graphical mock-up of the beginner day stage from Scud Race, complete with all its awesome underwater tunnels, skyscrapers and bridges, and another demo featured two of the vehicles from the game, the Ferrari F40 and the Porsche 911, driving along a bridge, running on the prototype Dreamcast hardware. Someone who had access to this video and who had uploaded it to YouTube very kindly let me use some clips from it of both the beginner day track running in this prototype Dreamcast hardware and the demonstration of what the car vehicles look like as well. Now, what's interesting about this video of the tech demo is that from what I can recall when browsing various Sega and Dreamcast related forums back in the day, it had gained a sort of legendary status amongst certain Sega fans in the intervening years. Until actual video footage of it was found, people would whisper in awed tones about the legendary abandoned port of Scud Race for the Dreamcast and whether it was real or not. Once it was revealed that the footage seen wasn't from an actual port of Scud Race but merely a technical demo, interest in it didn't wane, however, because people now wanted to know if there was any way of getting hold of the tech demo and getting it to work on their actual Dreamcast hardware. Even though it's not a playable version of the game in any way, shape or form, I guess they probably would have got a bit of a kick out of seeing the Dolphin Tunnel running on their Dreamcast. I know I certainly would have. And for the longest time, it looked like the Scud Race Tech Demo had been lost to the winds of time, with the only evidence of its existence being that old VHS video shown to the Sega bigwigs. But in the last week, I randomly discovered a YouTube video from a YouTube channel called Sega Dreamcast Info, who actually had access to the Scud Race demo, but no way of being able to use it. They had very clever friends though, who could, and one of them, through a lot of hard work, created a program that basically mimics the early Dreamcast development kit, and lets you run the early Dreamcast demo of Scud Race on your PC. I'm not going to go into masses of detail here about it, as I would suggest you visit Sega Dreamcast Info's YouTube channel yourself, and also visit their website, where they go into the full history of the SDK development kit for the prototype Dreamcast, called the Katana Set 2. Whilst it isn't a playable game as such, once you start the demo rolling, you can control the direction the camera is facing and move up and down on the track, which is what you can see me doing here using the keyboard. Additionally, there's a config file of sorts that you can use to control how fast the frame rate of the demo goes at. At present, it's just the beginner day demo that works. The cars demo is there as well, but it crashes on startup. There are also a few other weird and wonderful graphical demos that do work though. If you're not interested in Scud Race or the Dreamcast, you're probably wondering what all the fuss is about. But for a certain type of old school Sega gamer like me, this is like the Dreamcast equivalent of the discovery of the holy friggin' grail. Such an incredible discovery, and so awesome of Sega Dreamcast Info to share it. Like I say, go and check out his channel. I'll add a link to his video in the description of mine, as well as their site with all the info behind this project and the download links to get this working yourself. This short technical demo of Scud Race only works on PC, but it would be interesting to know if it ever could be run in actual Dreamcast hardware. Who knows, maybe some industrious coder types might feel inspired and want to take it upon themselves to make an actual Dreamcast port of Scud Race a reality. What do you reckon, indie developer Scud Race fans? Are you up for a little bit of a challenge? So as I mentioned earlier, don't forget to check Sega Dreamcast Info's YouTube channel out, and also their website for a bit more information about this project. And while you're at it, why not drop them a like and subscribe? And hey, if you want to be a super awesome person, why not do the same for me as well? So that's the end of the video now. I'm just going to let the technical demo run for a bit longer because hey, it's a marvellous thing to behold. So hopefully catch you again sometime soon. Take care. Cheerio.